Welcome to Bite Size Reactions. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Taylor Swift's All Too Well. So very, very excited. I've been checking out, obviously, some Taylor Swift music. My reaction to her full Reputation album will be coming very, very soon. Don't forget to subscribe if you do want to see that. But All Too Well, I know that this is a short film, and I'm pretty sure she directed this as well, but I just heard about this, and I'm very, very intrigued because I don't really know what it's about. And I don't know, like, is All Too Well a song and it's a kind of a short film built around a song? Or is this actually like a short film with dialogue and just a story that's separate from Taylor Swift's music? I have no idea, but as a huge fan of movies and filmmaking in general, I'm just very, very excited to kind of jump in and see what Taylor Swift has in store with this short film. I might have to chop this down just to get this up on copyright, get this cleared on YouTube. If that's the case, the full version of this will be up on Patreon along with future Taylor Swift reactions if you don't want to wait and you want to check that out. And right now for this whole month, my Patreon is totally free. So you can just head over to my Patreon if you want to see the full uncut version of this. You can play this in the background if you want to help the algorithm for the channel. That would be appreciated, but that's totally free. And you can also check out, I should have a few future Taylor Swift reactions up on Patreon as well. You can check out totally for free this month. Let's just get right into it. Taylor Swift, All Too Well. Three, two, one, go. Very, very interesting quote. I mean, hopefully some love lasts a long time.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just feel like maybe I made you up.
Like a fantasy character. When love is too good to be true.
To the door with you. The air was cold, but something about it felt like home somehow. And I left my scarf there at your sister's house, and you still got it in your drawer even now.
I will just say, like, I apologize for pausing, but the sound of this song is so different from any other Taylor Swift song that I've reacted to.
Oh, your sweet disposition and my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate.
Seems like a dream date.
Falling down like pieces into place, and I can picture it after all.
What an interesting line. It might be okay, but I'm not fine at all.
Okay, but I'm not fine at all. 'Cause there we are again on that little town street. You almost ran the red 'cause you were looking over at me. Wind in my hair, I was there. I remember it all too well.
I mean, it's painting such a perfect picture, but obviously we're hinting at the lyrics that things do not end well. So how depressing is this short film about to get? You know? Should I be prepared for this?
Photo album on the counter. Your cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. And your mother's telling stories about you on the t-ball team. You told me about your past, thinking your future was me. And you were talking
see.
called it what it was. Till we were dead and gone and buried. Check the pulse and come back swearing it's the same. After 3 months in the grave. And then you wondered where it went to as I reached for you. But all I felt was shame. And you held my lifeless frame.
Why are you so pissed off?
Oh, this is not gonna go well. I can already
I'm not
tell.
pissed off. Who said I was pissed off?
Because you're acting pissed off. It's ridiculous. These are my friends. They were super fucking nice to you, too.
No, I liked your friends. I never said I didn't like your friends.
Why
I
were
didn't
you
like
being-
the way that you acted around them.
You were being weird and quiet the entire time.
I was not being weird because you wouldn't look at me.
were. Oh, come on.
You
that's
asked me one thing the entire night.
Such bullshit. That's such bullshit.
You dropped my fucking hand. What am I supposed to do with that?
I didn't even fucking notice. What are you talking
I don't
about?
know
dropped your
any
hand.
of these people. They're all strangers. They're all older than me.
But like, what are you
I
talking?
feel so out of place. You're the only one
You're
that
making
makes me
this
feel
about
comfortable.
you.
You won't
I'm
even
like,
look at me.
I'm catching up with friends. You're literally saying I dropped your hand. Like, what, I don't even remember the moment that you're talking about. How can you be like attacking me about something I don't even like fucking know? I was doing it subconsciously. I was catching up
Don't
with
do it.
people.
You're making me feel fucking stupid.
Holy shit. I don't think I'm making you feel that way. I think you're making yourself feel that way. Literally a moment that I don't even fucking remember that you're like fucking like holding me hostage.
How many times is it
over.
gonna say
It's
fucking,
insane.
you know?
It's fucking crazy. These are people I haven't seen in like 10 years. And you just sit there the entire fucking time. It was fun. I actually had a fucking blast. Now this is the night. Now we're doing this. Awesome. So fucking awesome.
You just treated me differently.
What do you mean I treated you differently?
You didn't even look at me once.
What are you
You didn't look at
talking
me.
about? I didn't
Oh,
look
no,
at you.
no,
I'm catching up with my
Oh,
friends.
trust me, they were enthralled by you. Of course, of course.
I'm so you're
No,
making
you
you're
were
really making the
perfect
entire night
person.
about
You didn't even
you.
look at me.
Holy shit, I can't. I can't. It's fucking selfish. It's literally like
It's selfish.
so crazy.
Oh,
You're
so I'm
making it about-
selfish now. I'm
Yes, you're
selfish
making it
now.
about you're acting I'm saying you're acting selfish. Absolutely. Right now that's exactly what's happening. Don't fucking look at me like that. That's so fucked up.
Hey, this is so depressing, I swear. It's like we start off, I knew this was the direction they're heading. But we start off with like this dream, relationship, and now they're having such a nasty argument,
Hey. Come on. I don't want to fight.
Well, you kind of already did, no?
I'm sorry.
Is he?
I'm sorry.
Is he just gonna say it a million times?
I'm sorry, I dropped your hand. Come on. Sorry.
And I know it's long gone and there was nothing
Why do I feel
else
like it's just gonna
could
get
do.
worse and
And I
worse?
forget about you long enough to forget who I am.
And that look from this actress right here, I'm assuming kind of playing Taylor's role. She knows there's trouble in paradise. But now we're in another good period in the relationship, clearly, right? Right when the song is more upbeat. Oh great, here we go. Spoiler alert, it's gonna get worse and worse. such an interesting line here too.
They say all's well that ends well, but I'm in a new hell every time you double cross my mind.
It makes me almost think of the song like "Always Something There to Remind Me," right? It's like just because you end something with someone doesn't mean you fully escaped from that influence or that sadness.
You said if we had been closer in age, maybe it would have been fine. And that baby wants to die.
Hey, oh my gosh. I mean, how different were they in age? You know what I mean? I mean, she definitely looks like a young girl, this actress they cast, you know, compared to the actor.
Age, maybe it would have been fine. And that baby wants to die. The idea you had of me, who was she? A never needy, ever lovely jewel. Whose shine reflects on you. Not we've been in a party bathroom, some actress asking me what happened. You, that's what happened to you. You who charmed my dad with self-effacing jokes, sipping coffee like you're on a late night show. But then he watched me watch the front door all night, willing you to come. And he said it's supposed to be fun, turning 21. Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I'd like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own, now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first
Why?
week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. 'Cause there we are again when I loved you so. Back before you lost the one real thing you've ever known. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, you were there, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all. It was rare, I was there, I remember it all too well. And I was never
13 years
good at
later.
telling jokes, but the punchline goes, I'll get older, but your lovers stay my age. From when your Brooklyn broke my skin and bones, I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight. And did the twin flame bruise paint you blue?
Wait, what does that line
Just-
mean? The twin flame bruise paints you blue?
From when your Brooklyn broke my skin and bones, I'm a soldier who's returning half her weight. And did the twin flame bruise paint you blue? Just between us, did the love affair maim you too? 'Cause in this city's barren cold, I still remember the first fall of snow and how it glistened as it fell. I remember it all too well.
Okay, and now she's in the film. That's cool,
Just
that's cool.
between us, did the love affair maim you all too well?
This reminds me so much of
Just
La La Land a
between us,
bit.
do you remember it
Oh, and she wrote a book, no
all
way.
too well? Just
standing there watching. Oh, she wrote it and directed it. That's cool. I feel like those actors look familiar. Sadie Sink, I know her. I know her that name, and I know Dylan O'Brien too. Right? Isn't he? I feel like they're both in shows or movies that I don't think I've seen, but I know of them. I like that too, how they don't have a name. It's just her, him, and her. Wow. Wow. Well, that was a very, very impressive short film written and directed by Taylor Swift. I mean, that is not easy to do. On top of her whole music career, I mean, writing and directing movies or short films takes a lot of work and skill. So very, very impressed with it. And what a sad story. The sound of the song, too, All Too Well, I think is probably my favorite Taylor Swift song so far that I've heard. I mean, I've listened to, I've been having a lot of fun with the songs that I've heard so far from her album Reputation, and I am looking forward to listening to the full album. Like I said, I'll be doing that soon. Should be coming out in the next week or two here on the channel. But the sound of this one was so gentle and soft and sad, and I feel like really captured, I guess, some of the excitement and the life that can come from new love, along with obviously the tragedy and the pain and the confusion that happens when things don't end well. And I think the title of the song is very fitting, right? All Too Well. All Too Well is, speaking, I feel like, in large part, how the memory has stuck with her whole life, right? There are wounds that, especially from romantic pain, that can stick with you your whole life, right? That just because you move on and you have a good life, we see the Taylor in the future. I mean, obviously she's playing a character in this film, although this feels very personal as well. But you get older and you get wiser and you can move on and you heal. Time heals a lot of wounds, and just growing up, you'll heal a lot of wounds. But that doesn't mean you aren't scarred, and you can't still look back with a memory that's bittersweet of both the fondness of the good times, maybe the possibly even the amazing times, and then the sadness for how things ended and the loss and how things didn't work out, right? And I feel like that memory can stay alive for a very long time. As the song says, all too well. It doesn't necessarily ever leave you. And I feel like it's pretty common too. I imagine, you have a really intense relationship, maybe when there's an age difference between two people, or you're yourself at a very young age. I imagine as you get older in life and you move on, you think back to that earlier relationship in your life, and I feel like it's probably natural to wonder how the other person feels about it as well, and whether or not they kind of carry around those scars, and if they remember that as like a good, pure time. I mean, the argument scene was very interesting kind of in the middle of the film, and it was very kind of an uncomfortable thing. I feel like you could definitely see why the relationship didn't work out. And it also felt like a very real conversation in an uncomfortable way, right? But just, I feel like seeing that scene, all you need is to see that scene to be like, no, he's not the one. But at the same time, what's also very powerful about that scene is I feel like you could see that someone who's younger and maybe has less experience and is also deeply in love might be like, yeah, but they said you're sorry and everything's okay and it was just a fight, and they wouldn't necessarily see the warning signs or the red flags that are kind of made clear in that uncomfortable scene. But I liked it. I liked the style of the film. I thought it was very, very effective. Definitely had, similar to the sound of the song, just had this feeling of kind of wistfulness and not really nostalgia looking back, but this kind of sadness upon reflecting on something that happened earlier in your life, and also this wondering, like I said, of like, how did this experience affect you in your life, and you referencing, the other person who was the other half of that relationship. But very beautifully sad. And like I said, I've really, really enjoyed the sound of this song. Very different from the Reputation songs that I've heard so far, but seeing this gentler, more vulnerable, kind of thoughtful side, you know, not only in the lyrics, but in the sound of her music, makes me excited to explore that side of a lot of Taylor Swift as well. Definitely plan on doing so. But I was just, that was very cool checking out her short film. Very impressed. But thank you for watching. Like I said, I will be doing Reputation full album reaction coming out soon here on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see that. And I will see you in the next reaction.